What's up, guys? We are back. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. We're here, we're live, we're hanging out, and we're behind schedule. But you know what? We pretty much never have a schedule anyway, so why the fuck does it matter? Today is a very special day, as today is the 3-year anniversary of our first live stream. So, essentially, the 3-year anniversary of this channel, more or less. We got my boy Chumbles in the house. Yo, what's going on, Michael? How's it going? So, I'm probably the only motherfucker on the planet that's ever done this. But, we have a longtime friend on the channel with us today. For those of y'all who don't know what this is, because it doesn't say what it is on the cartridge, it doesn't even have the title of the game on the game itself, which is very dumb. I don't know why they made... That was a poor decision on their part. This is Superman for the Nintendo 64. That's just Superman. That's just the name of the game. Except it doesn't actually even have a name. It's just a picture of Superman. But most people just refer to this as Superman 64 because it's Superman on the N64, so it's, whatever. This is a horrible game. And we've played it on the channel before. However, last time we played it on the channel, this cartridge died. I have never in my life heard of or had it happen to myself have a Nintendo 64 cartridge die. This one died. So, we can't play this one. But that's okay. Because I bought it again. So, I'm probably the only motherfucker on the planet who has not one, but 2 copies of Superman 64. Because I fucking hate myself, apparently. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope y'all don't mind, but I will be drinking my dinner during this stream because I was running behind schedule. I'm on a liquid diet right now because I have medical stuff coming up soon. So I'm not allowed to eat people food. So this is literally just like beef broth in a cup. So gotta get some of that beef juice in there. Anyway, how's everybody doing? We're playing Superman 64. I believe this is the broken one. We're gonna set that one aside. We're gonna go ahead and hop on over. It says no signal because I haven't actually put the game in yet. I haven't tested this, by the way. This could go horribly wrong. Because I don't actually know if this cartridge works or not. I have not tested it since I've gotten it. I am now underneath the table plugging in the necessary equipment for this job. I am very professional tonight, as you can see, and was totally prepared for this stream in all ways possible. And as sarcastic as that sounds, I do actually have some isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip in case this cartridge needs to be cleaned. Let's see. Nope, it started on the first go. Alright, cool. That isopropyl alcohol was completely pointless then. Okay, so into the nightmare we go. We got Michael, otherwise known as Chumbles, the Golden Romarsh, Mitch, and Jessica M in the building, as well as a few lurkers, as far as I can tell, based on my YouTube studio here. And, it actually looks like the cartridge might not be going. Hold on. Let me get some more of this beef juice, and we might try the isopropyl alcohol. Man, I hope they didn't sell me a dead copy. That would suck. I've never heard of an N64 cartridge dying before, except for the last copy of Superman 64 we had. So, I'm gonna go ahead and... Here's a... Hold on. I can... There we go. Okay, so here's the thing. You get yourself one of these as a Q-tip. You get yourself some isopropyl alcohol. You spray that shit on there. Or, dip it if you don't have a spray bottle. Okay, get that Q-tip nice and wet now. You want to have it nice and wet. And you're just going to put it right in this slot here. And just kind of go like this. And then do the other side. Maybe a little on the top. And yeah, we got some gunk out of there. Then you're going to give it one of these. You're going to give it one of these. Look. Give it a little shake. Throw that shit back in there. See, kids nowadays don't know the struggle of what we had to go through to start a game back in the day, okay? Because nowadays everything's digital. You just download that shit, okay? You download it, it works, there you go. They don't have to do all this bullshit. Okay. Fingers crossed. Oh, wait, I saw something. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna donate. Bro, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay, let me grab my controller. It says, controller pack damaged. Do you want to repair? Sure. Unable to repair controller pack. Yo! Golden Romarsh with the 10! Told ya! Yo, you know what that needs? You know what that needs? I need some more beef juice for this. This is literally just beef broth. Because I'm not allowed to eat people food right now. But yo, my dude dropping a 10 a hit. Yo, this dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get back to trying to repair this. I guess we'll just continue. Bruh. Okay, so it's working now. The nightmare continues. I'm the only motherfucker who has 2 copies of this game. I have to be. I highly doubt anybody has 2 copies of this game. Intentionally. Alright, let me throw that in. Intentionally has 2 copies of this game. I'm the only one. I am the only person. I guarantee I am the only person who intentionally has 2 copies of this game.
In short time, your fate will be sealed,
Oh,
Superman.
I think my fate's already sealed, motherfucker. Oh. My fate has been sealed
And there's
for
no
a
time
long
to waste.
Oh god, I have to remember how to play this game now. Love how they just don't even tell you what the buttons do. You just gotta love that. You just gotta love how they don't even tell you. They're just like, okay, here's the game. You have a minute and a half. Good luck. Oh. Oh, why did I agree to do this? Why have I agreed to this? I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, low-key, though, we're actually not doing too bad. Low-key, though. Not doing terribly. I say as I'm doing terribly. Oh god, how many more do I have? I have 40 seconds, come on! I have to remember how to do the next part, though, because the next part they literally give you, like, 5 seconds. And if you fail it, you go back to doing this. But the funny thing is, if you succeed, you go back to doing this anyway, because the next level is just more of this. Oh, there's no way in hell we're making it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Nope, that's it. Fuck. We were almost there, too. We were almost there. You could have gotten 2 copies of E.T. We're gonna have to do that at some point. Sean, are you getting a colonoscopy? Actually, yes. Amongst potentially
Then there's no time to waste.
Yeah. It's actually not the first one I've had, but yeah, it sucks. Okay. Alright, come on, just do the things. God, this game's terrible. Why did you know what the irony of this is? I was just playing Iron Man VR, and the tutorial they make you fly through rings, and I was praising that game. I'm like, this game is the best game ever. This game, they make you fly through rings, and it's like the worst game ever. Of course, in Iron Man VR, that's only the tutorial. That's not the entire game. This is more or less the entire fucking game. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's... Why are you going so fast now? Why are you so fast and furious? Oh, no! Oh, fuck it. Well, we're fucked. You know what? Just die. Just kill me. Just end my suffering. We're 14 minutes in, and I'm already begging for them to end my suffering.
Then there's no time to waste.
Okay. Okay. That's the sign of a good game right there. Oh, and we're getting frame rate drops. How the fuck do you get frame rate drops on an N64? Especially when, like, it's not even doing anything. Like, look at the render distance on this. Look at the fucking render distance. It's nothing. Render distance is literally nothing in this game. What the fuck are you loading that is causing frame lag? Like, come on. It's all these high quality textures, guys, that just can't handle it. All these, oh god. Bro. I've played many N64 games, and very few I have ever experienced frame lag. Oh, we made it! We made it. Okay, I have to figure out how to do this next part. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Yep. Okay. God, well, now we have to go back. You can buy another copy of Superman with my $10. Low-key, I probably could. The first copy I paid $13 for, and this copy I paid $11, so I probably could. Get in the bunker, the end.
Then there's no time to waste.
Bro, for real though. Speedrun tactics. Skip some rings. Yeah, I probably could. You can only skip so many though, before the game just doesn't let you skip them anymore. Because, like, if they're green, I can skip them. If they're yellow, I have to go through them, I think. And then if they're gray and I go through them, it just auto kills me. It doesn't even kill me. It's just like, oh, Lex wins. Like, it doesn't even kill me. There's no death animation or anything. There's no, like, uh-oh. It's just like, he stops moving, and it just says Lex wins on the screen. You know what the worst part about this is? This game came out, I just thought about this. I don't know if I ever mentioned this the last time we played this game. Or, like, any of the times we played this game. But I just thought about this. I'm about to fuck it up again. Wait, no! Damn it, it's so hard to control that part. Lex is, Lex Luthor. Is a DC character. He's like a big bad guy. Sometimes. Sometimes
there's no
he's
time
a
to
bad
waste.
guy. Most of the time he's a bad guy. But anyway, I just thought about this. The worst part about this is, this came out on the N64, alright? And they had Star Fox on the fucking Super Nintendo that was better than this. Like, as far as, like, flying through rings and shit, I know Star Fox had more to it than that, but, like, still. My point stands. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, I can't move. I can't move. I literally cannot move. I am pressing the things. Oh, now we're punching. Okay, good. So maybe there will be combat in this game at some point. I don't know. Because I've never seen anybody get to it. Okay, I'm unstuck. Okay, we're unstuck. Not that it matters, because we wasted all of our time. So just kill me. Just get. I am literally trying to fail right now. There we go. Okay, great.
Then there's no time to waste.
There we go. Alright. Alright, there's no time. You know, Superman, you keep saying there's no time to waste. If there's no time to waste, why waste all of your time flying through these fucking rings? Why not just go wherever the hell you need to go? Like, could you maybe consider that? You know, you might, you know, if there's no time to waste, it seems kind of arbitrary that you're wasting time flying through all... Also, who put these rings here? Why are they here? What is suspending them in air? How does going through them affect what happens? There are so many questions. I know the story of this game. Believe it or not, this game actually has story, guys. I know, it's hard to believe, but it does exist. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Alright, you, get the fuck out of here. Wait, there's another one? Wait. That's both of them, right? Do I win? Yeah, I won. Okay. How do I fly? How do I get off the ground? Okay. So... I know the story of this game is that, like, he put you in, like, a virtual world or some shit. So, like, Superman's in VR right now, basically. And that's why he's doing all these things. But, like... There's just so many things wrong with that scenario that just don't make sense to me. Like, how did you get Superman in VR? How did you restrain him to keep him from getting out of it? And if you already have him restrained, why not just kill him? Why make him do all this arbitrary bullshit in VR? Yo, there's just... The further you go down the rabbit hole this game has, just the more questions I have about it. Who thought this was a good idea? Why did they think it was a good idea? Why didn't they even put the name of the game on the fucking bot, or on the game itself? You know, they couldn't even... It's just, oh, Superman. You know, just put a picture of Superman. That's, you know, it'll get the point across. We don't have to be creative in any way, shape, or form. They could have just been like, Superman Lex's Nightmare or something like that. Or like Lex's, I don't know. I don't know. I just... There's just so many things that went wrong with this, and I just don't understand. Also, why is Superman flapping his arms if he can fly? Yeah, like, there's just...
Then there's no...
Okay, wait, did we get a checkpoint? I think we got a checkpoint. Hold on, I'm gonna sip some more beef juice, and I'll look through the chat for a moment, and then we're gonna continue to this, because I think we just got a checkpoint. Okay. Okay, let's see. I know a way you can win. Take it out, get a hammer, smash it. You don't have to beat the game, but you have some sanity. I mean, I literally have another copy of the game right here that doesn't work, so we actually could just smash this one. Doesn't really matter at that point. Believe it or not, I actually have a buddy of mine that's willing to buy, not this copy because it's broken, but the copy that we're currently playing. I have a buddy of mine that's willing to buy it, so I might actually get my money back on it. I have a buddy of mine that's trying to collect every N64 game. I've sold him a few in the past, so... He doesn't have Superman 64, so... Mike could sell it to him, get my money back on it once we're done with it, but... I don't know. But we could smash that one. Let's see. Oh, Lex Luthor. Yeah, Lex Luthor. Sean, in 2 months for my 15th birthday, I'm getting the Isle of Waifus. I'm so happy. Yo, congratulations. Go get you some waifu. Wait. Sword or Shield? Cause Sword be having all them waifus, man. Shield got that Avery bitch. There's worse DC games than this. Aquaman, for example. Yeah, I've heard of Aquaman. I've heard it's bad. Haven't played it, but I heard it's bad. Maybe we'll get to that at some point. I think it was on the GameCube. Or it might have been the Xbox, or maybe both, but we might try that at some point. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on the NES. Fuck no. You think I don't watch Angry Video Game Nerd? I know what you're trying to do. Fuck no. Although, I do know where I can get a copy of that game, because there is a resale store a couple towns over that actually has a copy of that game that's been there since they fucking opened, and nobody's bought it yet. So, I could buy a copy of that game very easily if I wanted to. I don't want to, and also, I don't have an NES, so I'd have to get one of those as well. But fuck no, I'm not playing that. So I want to come to the Chumbles X Fortnite Ninja collab. Bro, stop kidding yourself, bro. You ain't collabing with no ninja. Yo. Games on N64. Mario 64, Majora's Mask, DK 64. Oh yeah, it is called Donkey Kong 64, isn't it? I actually have that game around here somewhere. It has a fucking yellow cartridge for some godforsaken reason. Come on, where the fuck is it? Yeah, look. Has a bright yellow cartridge for some reason. Don't know why. They're just like, oh, let's just make this one bright yellow. You know how annoying that looks when you have a bunch of gray cartridges and then one of them's like bright fucking yellow? It's just like the James Bond World Is Not Enough on N64 has a blue cartridge. It's like, come on. I get what they were going for with Majora's Mask, making it a gold cartridge, because it's kind of alluding back to, like, the original Zelda, which they had a gold cartridge for, so it's like, I get that. But it's just really annoying when you have them all on, like, a shelf, and they're all the same color, and then you just have that one that just stands out like a motherfucker. Oh, frick, he watches AVGN. Bro, everybody has seen AVGN. That dude's a fucking legend. Kids Bananas or yeah. Yeah, I kind of get what they were going for, but it's from a collector standpoint, it's fucking annoying. Immortal to the NES online app. I've never even heard of that game, so it must be bad. Yo, Captain Owl, what is up, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Alright. I think we're all caught up in chat. Let me get some more beef juice, and then we're heading back into this fucking hellhole. I am now all out of beef juice, and I am still hungry. Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's just... Here we go. How do I fly? How do I fly? Okay. Oh, he does flap his wings, doesn't he? I think the idea... He only does it when you're turning, so I guess the idea is it's like a turning animation. But you don't turn for very long, extended periods of time in this game. So it just kind of looks like he's flapping his wings. I never even really noticed that before. Mitch was the one that pointed that out. But yeah, I never even really thought about that. Yeah, that looks dumb. That looks really dumb. That was a poor design choice. There's just a lot of things with this game that just makes me think it was not made by humans. Because I would like to think that humans are not this stupid. I mean, I know they are. But I want to have some semblance of hope. And this just gives me none. The fact that the human race created this game... It's sad. It's sad. It's very sad. Oh, and now I'm stuck again. Yep, okay, we're stuck. Still stuck. Now I'm walking in air. Now I'm falling in air. I'm walking on bullshit. Whoa! This game fucking sucks. Okay, I ad-libbed that. It wasn't great, but, you know, you get what you get. We've been doing this for 3 years now, guys. You know what to expect from this channel by now. Oh, it was right there! We were almost there! Hello, I is human! I made Superman 64. This dude. Beef juice. Beef juice? Yeah, I was just drinking some beef juice. You know? Wait! I lost my checkpoint! What the fuck? Okay, well...
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Oh, this everything about this sucks. Everything about this sucks.
Then there's no time to waste.
I don't understand how you make an N64 game let's leave alone the obvious flaws with this game, like the controls, which are dog shit terrible. I know you guys can't experience that unless you play the game for yourself, but just trust me, the controls for this game are fucking horrible. But let's leave that aside for a minute, okay? Let's leave aside the obvious gameplay flaws with this game, because they're definitely there. Let's just take a look at this game visually for a moment. Just the visuals. Why does it look so terrible? Like, I know...
Then there's no time to waste.
I know the N64 doesn't live up to today's standards of graphics, and I don't expect it to. But there are many games on the N64 that look better than this, visually. Not to mention, what is up with the fucking render distance in this game? It's, Like, I honestly think you could port this to the SNES. I honestly think you could. Maybe with a little compromises here and there. But I honestly think this could be ported to the SNES. If they got Star Fox to work on the SNES, you could get this to work on the SNES. Would you want to do that? No. But it's just... I'm just so confused as to how they made an N64 game that looks...
Then there's no time to waste.
Yeah, I had to restart. Apparently, you only get to use the checkpoint once. I didn't hit a restart button or anything. It literally, you get to use the checkpoint once. If you fail a second time, then you just go back to the beginning of the game. Because, you know, why not? Why not do that? That seems fun. I feel like if we ever want to actually make progress in this game, which I don't know why you would ever want to do that, but I feel like if we actually want to do that, we're gonna have to use like an emulator and just like use a fuck ton of save states. Because supposedly there is a part of this game where you get to have like combat scenarios and you get to walk around and it's not just this. But I've never seen that before. I've only heard the rumors. Well, we fucked it. Yeah, okay.
Then there's no time to waste.
What render distance? What render distance? I don't see it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fucking Mario 64 had a larger render distance than this. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. But I'm pretty sure the render distance on Mario 64 was much further than this. I actually don't have a copy of that game anymore. I used to. I don't know what happened to it. Ah, fuck it, just kill me. Just kill me. Kill me. Kill me. I am trying to fail. I am stuck. I am actually stuck. I cannot move. I'm trying to... What just happened? What? Wait. Like, I know I'm not... There's a dedicated falling button? Wait. There's a dedicated falling button. Why would I want that? I'm so confused. Why would you ever need that? I mean, it got me unstuck, but... That's just why? What? Look at the fucking aliasing on those textures though. Look at that shit. That shit looks like a serrated knife. You could cut fucking bread with that. Also, apparently,
there's no time to waste.
Superman actually did die that time. Does he fall over every time I fail? Because I feel like that's the first time I've actually seen him, like, fall over and die. Although, he wasn't... It didn't look like he was dead. He was kind of twitching. So, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't... I don't know. But does he do that every time I fail? I don't think I saw that last time. Maybe he does, and I'm just dumb and never noticed it. But I feel like that's the first time I've seen that animation. Well, we done fucked up. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, oh, God, why is it so terrible? Why are the controls in this game this bad? There's no reason for it. Keep in mind, Star Fox, and I know I keep comparing this to Star Fox for some reason. Star Fox had a lot of flying in it, okay? Star Fox came out on the SNES. The SNES didn't have a fucking thumbstick, and they made it work. So, if they can make a flying game work on that without a thumbstick, why can't they make it work with this game? Okay, we win, by the way. Okay. Play Warzone? Maybe. Okay, lift. There we go. Okay, fly. There we go. Okay. But yeah, like, this game has a thumbstick. And the controls for it are worse than Star Fox on the SNES, which didn't have a thumbstick and controlled much better than this. Which I don't understand that at all. If they could make it work for Star Fox without a thumbstick, why couldn't you make this work? Like, obviously the controls are not the only problem with this game, but like, if it had better controls, it might be just slightly more bearable. And I still don't think it would be fun. But it would be slightly bearable. You know what this game is? This game, and there's a large portion of my audience that unfortunately aren't gonna find this relatable. But my older audience will. This game is the game you fucking rented from the rental store because it had a picture of your favorite character on it, or it had some box art that looked cool, and you get home and you pop it in and it's fucking garbage. And then you're like, well, I got nothing else to do for the rest of this weekend before I have to return it. I guess I have to play this because I don't have any more options. That's what this game is. It's one of those games. It's like, well, I already rented it. I kind of have to do it. Excuse me, what was I supposed to do about that? I'm confused. Anyway, we'll get to that bullshit in a second, but that's what this game is. This game is one of those, you fucking rented it. Yeah, you have nothing else to do all weekend and you have to suffer. I mean, there was a time, man. There was a time when video game reviews pretty much didn't exist. And you just kind of had to look at a box art and just be like, that looks cool. And, you know, your references on whether or not a game was good was if you knew somebody who already had the game, if you heard people talking about the game, or if you just looked at the box art and it's like, that looks cool. Keep in mind, the games never fucking look like the box art. Especially back then, man. Especially back then. So, I mean, there was a time where you just had to pick a game and you just got home and just hoped that it wasn't shit. This is one of those games. The fact that Superman 2 makes it worse, because I guarantee that,
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
I guarantee that because this was a Superman game, a lot more people fell victim to it.
Then there's no time to waste.
You know it's a bad game when I refer to buying it as falling victim to it. You know it's a bad game when that's how you describe buying the fucking game. Shit, dude. It was a simpler time back then, man. That was, you know, it was just, you looked at something, and if it looked cool, you got it. And then you just hoped it wasn't terrible. And sometimes you'd find a really good one, and sometimes you just have to do the walk of shame, man. Oh. It was a different time for video game players. Nowadays, you can just, like, be like, hey, Google, is this game good? And it'll just pull up a fuck ton of reviews. Ah, fuck. Hold on. I can still make it. Oh, I got stuck. He kept getting stuck. Wait. Can I just point out a few things? Okay, can I just mention something real quick, since we have this camera angle? I was supposed to prevent that car from hitting that person. That person looks completely fine. They're still standing. Like, there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with that person. They're just kind of standing there now. Also, I don't even think the car hit them. Like, I would have to watch the replay on that, because we had a good angle of it. I don't even think the car fucking hit them.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Look at this cutscene, though. Like, the characters in the back look like they belong on a fucking Atari.
Then there's no time to
Like,
waste.
they really do. Except, I will give it that the Atari didn't have that vibrant of a color palette. You know. But as far as, like, the pixel count on that, you could have rendered that on an Atari. You literally could have. Maybe not the background, but the character models on that, the rear ones, not Lex himself, but like the rear character models there in that cutscene, you could have rendered those on an Atari. I guarantee. It's just the colors would be different because the color palette was different. But you know, you could recreate that on an Atari. I guarantee you could. I don't know why you would. But you could. And the fact that I'm saying that about something that exists in an N64 game is fucking sad. It really is. There's no excuse for this game. There really is not. Also, how am I helping by throwing the cars? That doesn't seem to help. I mean, it stops the people from maybe getting hit by the car. Makes Superman 64 on the SNES. I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if somebody's done it. And you know what? They probably did it. It probably controls better than this game. It's probably a better game. Yo, that's what... Could you imagine? Okay, so there's people taking Sonic 06, another notoriously bad game, which we actually did a full playthrough of. There's people who have taken that game and they're like remaking it to make it good. Imagine if people did the same thing with this. Superman 64, the good version. Superman Doesn't Suck Ass, the game. Also, can we just talk about, like, how, like, does anybody here actually like Superman? Like, not the game, okay? I'm just talking the character in general. Is there anybody watching this that likes Superman? I'm not gonna shame you or anything. I'm just honestly curious. Because we all know Batman's better. Like, just throwing it out there, Batman's better. Also, not even just Superman or Batman. There are, like, tons of other DC characters I can think of that are better than Superman. Maybe not canonically as far as, like, strength, but just, like, overall more interesting characters. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do for this part. And I lose. Okay. Oh, so there is a continue button. Okay, so I did press the wrong button a couple times and restart. That's my bad. I did do that. That was my fault. I take back that complaint. I thought we were only allowed to use the checkpoints a certain amount of times. Apparently not. Superman just yeeting the car, hurting the people in the car. Yeah, exactly, right? Seems kind of counterintuitive.
Then there's no time to waste.
So, we have our checkpoint. We have to do this bullshit again. I have to figure out what I'm supposed to do at that part, though. Like, actually, let me sit here for a second. I'm just gonna, like... Okay. D-pad looks around, apparently. That button just tells me what I'm supposed to be doing. They literally have a button dedicated to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. Oh wait, what the fuck is this shit? Wait, what the fuck is that shit? What does this do? I'm confused. How do I use this? What is this? I'm legitimately trying to find out what this is. The little thing that keeps popping up on the right there, that's like a meter of some kind. Oh, I just have to pick up the car. Okay. Okay, so this kind of looks like a little laser vision icon, so maybe there's a way for me to use laser vision? I don't know how to do that. And I don't know what this one is. Maybe it's Frost Breath. Superman has Frost Breath canonically in his move pool, right? I'm gonna have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure Superman can freeze people with his breath. Is that a thing? I'm just gonna look up all of his powers. Superman powers. I'm pretty sure... Oh god, he has a shit ton. Okay, so Superman has... hysterical strength. I don't know why you would define it as that, but okay. Eidetic memory. Don't even know what the fuck that means. He's faster than light, apparently. He can fly. He has X-ray vision. He has a healing factor. He has superhuman intelligence, super speed, I'm pretty sure that would fall under faster than light, but okay. Nigh invulnerability. So he's, I guess that's because he's invulnerable to pretty much everything except kryptonite. Superhuman breath, which I'm assuming is the frost breath I was talking about. Heat ray vision and laser vision. What the fuck is the difference between heat ray vision and laser vision? They both put off heat. I do not... Maybe heat ray vision is like the same thing, but it's like a broader spectrum. Because like a laser is a defined point, whereas a ray is kind of... Maybe that's what they were going for? I don't know. But superhuman breath, let's click that. Let's see. Let's see. The ability to exhale/inhale with superhuman power. Sub-power of breath manipulation, variation of breath powers. The user can exhale gas force winds, inhale in order to generate a vortex of wind. And can he freeze people though? I feel like somewhere I heard he could freeze people. Superman. Let's see. Super breath. Superman's breath was capable of freezing objects and generating hurricane force winds. Okay, so he can freeze people. Faster than light, stop going through the hoops then? For real though. Fucking for real though. There's no time to waste. I'm capable of flying at faster than the speed of light, but I'm just not going to. But there's no time to waste. It's like, okay, sure. Oh, and I accidentally hit the reset button. Okay, you know what, that's fine.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Also, can we just say, why the fuck is Lex Luthor so damn thick in this opening scene?
Then there's no time to waste.
Like, have y'all seen like the wide body memes where they take a person and they just make them look like really wide? That's what he looks like. It looks like they took Lex Luthor and just made him like really fucking wide. Like his shoulders go out like 2 feet from his neck. It's insane. Okay, so I'm assuming my powers I have that I discovered is the
Then there's no
frost
time to
breath
waste.
and the laser beams, but I don't know how to use them. I just know how to equip them. I don't know how to use them, but I know what buttons equip them. So that's something, I guess. See, the thing is, supposedly there's actual combat sections in this game. And, like, not a free roaming area, but just, like, actual, like, gameplay. But believe it or not, supposedly there's actual gameplay in this game. I feel like that should not be a
Then there's no
selling
time to
feature,
waste.
but apparently it is. I've never actually gotten to see the actual gameplay, but I've heard rumors, and I've seen screenshots. So somebody's made it far enough for it to happen. And they coded in like a laser eyes and frost breath and like punching animations. So I'm assuming eventually, if I just deal with this bullshit long enough, eventually I'll actually get to play a game. but we'll see. I feel like the real game is just trying not to give up on life while looking at this. That's the real game. The mental game. I feel a little bit bad actually, because I'm really harsh on this game for obvious reasons. But like people, I assume people worked on this game, and I hope those people are doing much better things with their time now. Ah, fuck. Ah, grab the car. Stop standing there, you bitch. I was pressing the move button. Again, that car did not hit that person. It literally did not hit them. Also, the lady in the back is just still walking. You see those 2 pixels just kind of inching their way over? That's a person. Those 2 little pixels that are just kind of... That's a person. You see this weird, like... You really have to have a lot of imagination with this game. You see all those blue and yellow things on the ground? Those are houses. Those flat things on the ground that have no dimension to them whatsoever. Can we talk about that for a second?
Then there's no time to waste.
That for a second. We have like a few buildings that are actual buildings. And then the rest of the buildings are just PNG images put on the ground. Like, can we just acknowledge that for a second? Like, oh, fuck it, look. We're just gonna go over here. Look at this. Look at these houses. Look at these beautiful... 2-dimensional houses with like no detail to them whatsoever. Not even the fact that they're 2-dimensional in a 3-dimensional game, but like they have no details to them. They're literally just squares of color. Also, why does Squares of Color sound like the name of an 80s album? Or like a really bad movie?
Then there's no time to waste.
Wait, there's gameplay? What? Nah, I would never think a video game would have gameplay. Bro. That's just how this game be, man. What I would give to live in those detailed 5-star luxury houses. Bro. You know, it'd be really funny. I would love to see a Rick and Morty episode where they just dog shit on this game.
Then there's no time to waste.
They had a Rick and Morty episode where they talked about Minecraft. In fact, they've had multiple episodes of that. Not like an entire episode devoted to it, but they've mentioned Minecraft in Rick and Morty before. And they've shown what Rick and Morty would look like in Minecraft, theoretically. Can we just have an episode where they just go to the Superman 64 dimension, where everything is Superman 64? That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Like, oh, Morty! Oh no, Morty! This isn't good, Morty! Oh, gee, Rick! What's wrong? I can't do Morty's voice, like, at all. It appears we have entered the Superman 64 dimension, Morty. Everything is Superman 64 here. They breathe Superman 64.
Then there's no time to waste.
They eat Superman 64. They are Superman 64. It just, everything is Superman 64, Morty. That would be great. That that would be great. But Justin Roiland, just please. Please, like, just give me this. Just let me have this, please. Rick and Morty Season 5. Just the entire season. Fucking Superman 64. Turn around, you bitch. God, you're supposed to move at, like, the speed of light, but you move, like... I don't even know anymore. I mean, I'm trying to come up with something, like... I don't know. Look at this render distance! I am literally at the edge of the world. Fucking Flat Earthers! Rejoice! I have found the world's edge! It's literally, like, 20 feet that way. Flat Earth is fucking stupid. I'm sorry if any of my viewers are Flat Earthers. I hope you're not. But if you are, I'm sorry if I offend you. But Flat Earth is fucking stupid.
Then there's no time to waste.
Also, I just realized that person is supposed to be riding a skateboard. I couldn't for the life of me before figure out what that thing was by its feet. I thought maybe it was blood from when he got hit, but no, it's just a skateboard. So yeah, he's literally fine. There's no reason for me to save him because the car didn't even hit him. And if it did, it didn't do anything to him. Also, what's the point of making me fly through rings if I can just skip half of them anyway? Okay, you go over there. Okay, I got it. Okay, good. What happens if I throw the car at the people? I kind of want to find out. If we have to do that again, we'll find out. But, okay. I kind of want to know what happens if I just throw the car at the people. I'm assuming they didn't account for that, and it's just gonna count as me succeeding anyway. They probably didn't program anything in for that scenario. I wouldn't really expect them to have, because I don't think very highly of the people. Actually, let me rephrase that. I don't think very highly of the quality of this game, clearly. Not the people involved, because, you know, I'm sure they're off doing better things now, but, you know, hopefully. But, you know, I don't think very highly of the quality that went into this game. So I highly doubt they actually programmed in a scenario for if you throw it at people. I'll be impressed if they did, actually. I'll be impressed if they did. Because that means they actually put some thought into this game. Oh, what the fuck just happened there? Did y'all see that? I literally got the camera stuck on a... The camera has a fucking hitbox. Guys, the camera in this game has a hitbox. I literally just got the camera stuck on that bridge. Grab the car! I can't even catch up with the car. How am I supposed to grab it?
Then there's no time to waste.
can't catch up with it. Diving under the water to get rings, that was kind of a cool idea. Even if it's poorly implemented, it was kind of a cool idea. I will give them that. I will give them some credit on it. See, I'm not horrible. There are some things about this game that, you know, are... who am I kidding? This game fucking sucks. I'm trying to give it the benefit of that. I really am, but... like, it's just bad. Like, they don't even tell you the control... like, I'm assuming this is just supposed to be a tutorial, and then eventually you'll just be flying around on your own. Oh, wait, I can't pick up the car. But it died anyway. Oh, now I'm just being shot at. Okay. Cool. Bro, yeah, Tabasco Boy, what's up?
Then there's no time to waste.
Going slower in water makes more logic. Yeah, but he's Superman. He gives no fucks. He says, fuck your logic. I can move at the speed of light, and apparently there's no time to waste. But instead, I'm gonna move dog shit slow through a bunch of arbitrarily placed rings that really should have no bearing on what's happening. But, you know, there's no time to waste. I'm literally capable of moving faster than light. There's no time to waste. I'm just gonna choose not to. You know? Superman's a fucking dick. That's what we've come across. Superman's a fucking dick. He's capable of getting there almost instantaneously. And there's no time to waste. You can tell there's no time to waste because he literally says there's no time to waste. And then he's just like, I'm just gonna leisurely just fly my way over there, you know, no hurry. You know, I gotta take care of them, but I also gotta take care of me, boo-boo. And Superman is tired, okay? Superman don't want to be going over there, okay? Superman gonna do what Superman want to do. Like... Superman, you're a fucking dick. I missed it! Damn it, I was right there. I could have made it, but I missed one. I'm yet to see an overuse out of it.
Then there's no time to waste.
Bro, this fucking dude. I want to find something good about this game. I do. Because if I can find something good about this game, then I can restore my hope in humanity. Because if a game can be this terrible and yet still have some redeeming qualities, then, you know, there's hope for just about anything at that point. But so far, I don't see it. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. It would be more entertaining to beat my nutsack with a hammer than to play this game.
Then there's no time to waste.
But he doesn't have Superman is a dickhead. For some reason, I read that as DLC. Like, you were trying to tell me that there's DLC for this game. I was being like, boy, get the fuck out of here. Fucking DLC for the game. Bullshit. The Superman model looks good. Until you see his face. He looks good until you see his face. I don't know if you've ever seen the face of the model for this game, like up close, but it's not good. It's not good. But considering a vast majority of the time you're not looking at his face, yeah, I guess you could say Superman looks alright in this game. I guess, I don't know if I would consider that a redeeming quality, though. I feel like it's kind of important that you get the main character of your game to look like the main character of your game. So I don't know if I would necessarily call that a redeeming quality, but, you know, I guess he does vaguely look like Superman. So we'll give them that. And the buildings they actually bothered to model don't look terrible. Some of them actually look somewhat unique, so we'll give them that. I just got stuck right here, right next to the finish goal. Okay, I made it somehow. Alright, fly away! Bro, I literally pick up the car and they blow it up in my hands. The new Superman 64 DLC called The Game. Yeah, they literally just, they add DLC to this that's like actually a game. So like, you're buying the cartridge, alright? You're not buying the game, you're buying the cartridge. And then once you have the cartridge, then you buy the DLC, which is the game. That would be funny. That'd be really funny. They actually have something kind of like that, believe it or not. There was, hold on. I'm gonna rant for a little bit. There was a point in time for the Famicom, which, for those of y'all who don't know what a Famicom is, it's the Japanese version of what we call the NES, or the Nintendo Entertainment System. They're pretty much the exact same thing, except Japan had their own version of it called the Famicom, which was exclusive to Japan. Other than that, they're pretty much the same console, more or less. But the Famicom had an add-on for it that kind of slapped on the bottom, or it might have connected on the side, I don't remember, that allowed it to play games off of, like, floppy disks. It was called the Discman. Or actually, no, the Discman was something else, but it was called something like that, I don't know. But they had a mascot for it, too, called Discoon. Which actually, if you've ever watched any of my Smash Bros. Content, you'll know that my little icon in Smash is actually Discoon, the mascot for this add-on for the Famicom. Anyway, this add-on allowed it to play games off of a floppy disk. But these floppy disks were proprietary floppy disks. You couldn't put any floppy disk in there. It had to be one of these. Anyway, going on with that, the idea was you would buy one of these floppy disks, and then there would be a station, a designated station in a public area, sometimes in malls or wherever it may be, where you would put the floppy disk into this station, and you would pay at the station and download a game onto this floppy disk. And, they would have a selection of games, but you would download a game onto the floppy disk, and then you would bring it home and put it in your Famicom disk drive, and then you could play that game. So it was kind of like video game rentals before video game rentals were a thing. And you could rewrite over the disk as many times as you wanted because it was just a floppy disk. So it was really interesting. And actually, there were a lot of games that made their debut on this disk system. The Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, actually got its first release on this disk system. I know a lot of people think of The Legend of Zelda and they think of, the NES cartridge. And although that game was on NES, on a cartridge, its very first release was actually on a Famicom disk system. It was actually like a year before it went to cartridge on NES. I'm pretty sure. It was like a year, maybe a couple months, I don't know. But that was its first release. I believe Metroid also released on the disk system first. I could be wrong about that one, but I know Legend of Zelda did. So the idea of buying a cartridge and then buying a game to go on that cartridge, that's actually a thing that existed at one point in time. It's really hard to get games for the disk system now, because if you do find a game, you don't know what's on it because you don't know if it's been rewritten over with another game. So it's kind of hard to find specific games for that now. But that was a thing that existed at one point in time. And I know Mitch put a comment on there saying that the Famicom and the NES were different. And yes, they had different visual appearances, and they did have a few distinct differences, but at the end of the day, they were both pretty much an NES. They played the same games, albeit different cartridges, and there were some cartridges that were only released in Japan. But at the end of the day, the hardware, they were pretty much the same console. Although, since we're talking about the Famicom and the NES and Legend of Zelda for that matter, yes, I was just about to mention that. The second player controller on the Famicom had a microphone on it. And if you remember back to the Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, there was an enemy called Pole's Voice that was particularly difficult to defeat in the American release on the NES. On the Famicom, you would actually use the microphone on the controller to affect Pole's voice in the game, because if you read the manual, it says Pole's voice was weak to loud sounds. So there's something. The original Legend of Zelda technically had voice-controlled inputs. So there you go. Learn something new every day. But yes, I do know there are a few differences. I do know there are a few differences between the Famicom and the NES, but they're more or less, from a hardware perspective, pretty much the same thing. Anyway, let's hop back in. Yeah, Mitch, I literally just said that. The chat must be delayed or something. Chat must be delayed, because I literally just said that. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh just to be sure. But it must be delayed, because I literally just was talking about Pole's voice.
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh, I have a checkpoint here now? Oh, I accidentally threw the car. I'm here to help.
Then there's no time to waste.
I have a checkpoint here now, apparently. I don't know why. I'm stuck. Also.
Then there's no time to waste.
Wait, why is he not picking him up anymore?
Then there's no time to waste.
Alright, pick up the car. Pick up the car, please. Superman? This is so hard.
Then there's no time to waste.
Okay, now he's flying in front of the car.
Then there's no
What
time
is
to waste.
happening? I feel like I broke something. I feel like this should not be happening the way it is.
Then there's no time to waste.
Stop throwing the car, you bastard! Oh, the car is just... Oh, okay. I was typing as you were explaining it. Alright, yeah, I thought they,
Then there's no time
I
to
thought
waste.
there might have been some stream lag or something. Bro, how do I do this?
Then there's no time to
Actually,
waste.
how do I do this? Can I just, like, walk in front of the bullets and have them hit me instead?
Then there's no time to waste.
What if I throw the car
Then there's no
off the
time to
edge?
waste.
Wait, what just happened? What was...
Then there's no time to waste.
Can I do that? Can I just, like...
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh, okay, they still shoot it. Okay.
Then there's no time to waste.
What if I grab it and fly that way with it?
Then there's no time to waste.
Fuck. God, this is hard.
Then there's no time to waste.
They literally give you like
Then there's no
1
time
second
to waste.
to do whatever it is you need to do, which I'm not even entirely sure what that is.
Then there's no time to waste.
That's not what I wanted.
Then there's
How
no
do I,
time to
like,
waste.
continue to hold the car? Because he just kind of throws the car. Is there a way for me to continue
Then there's no time to
hold
waste.
the car?
Then there's no time to waste. Then there's no time to waste.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Then there's no time to waste. Then there's no time to
Maybe
waste.
if I could figure out how to use my laser eyes, I can laser eye these dudes. Wait, I got him. Wait, come on. Oh, come on. We were so close. Oh, we were so close.
Then there's no time to waste.
I don't know how I did that. Wait, I'm doing it again. God, they're they're fucking heat-seeking. They're fucking heat-seeking.
Then there's no time to waste.
Even if I pick up the car, they just follow me. Dude, they literally follow me.
Then there's no time to waste.
I'm getting better at picking up the car, though. Wait, I can't move. Why am I not moving? He was literally just standing still.
Then there's no time to waste.
Go, Superman, go! Throw the car! Maybe if I get it far enough, I can just throw the car.
Then there's no
across the
time to
way.
waste.
There's just no evading those.
Then there's no time to waste.
You just can't. They're targeted.
Then
Also,
there's no time
they
to
pretty
waste.
much always get hit with the first one. Bro, sometimes he
Then
like
there's no
wants
time to waste.
move, like right away, like right there, and then sometimes he just kind of gets stuck. Wait, what just happened?
Then there's no time to waste.
I feel like there's so much just what the fuck is going on.
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh, I can't fly over that way.
Then there's no time to waste.
How? How do I do this? Throw the car. Throw the car. Okay, throwing the car just automatically kills
Then
them.
there's no time to waste.
I must have to kill the guys. I must have to kill them.
Then there's no time to waste.
Because throwing the car just kills them.
Then there's no
I
time to
don't know
waste.
how to kill the guys quickly.
Then there's no time to waste.
Wait, come on! Come on! We're going! Holy shit, things are happening. I don't know how that just happened, but we did it. Holy fuck. Alright, now we're flying rings again. Okay. Please tell me we get a checkpoint of some kind. Because I have no fucking clue how we did that, and I have no clue where the fuck I'm going. And I have 45 seconds. Okay, that's fantastic. Ah, fuck. Please tell me I get a checkpoint. Just tell me I get a checkpoint. Because I don't want to do the car again. I don't. Just give me a checkpoint, and I'll be on my way. I've never made it this far in this game before, so I don't know what's going to happen. Oh wait, we're right there, we're right there! Okay. Destroy 4 dark shadows. Okay, I gotta destroy them. Punch! I get to punch things now! Fuck yeah! Guys, I found something that kind of looks like a game! Fuck yeah! Okay, we're actually, I can't believe it. We're making progress in Superman 64. This is all new territory. This has never happened before. And guess what? We're still flying through rings. We're still flying through rings. For the love of God, don't let me hit the restart button. Because we're actually making progress. We had like a short, 5 seconds that actually kind of felt like a game. Okay, well, I kind of fucked this, didn't I? There's no way in hell I'm making it in time now. This part's kind of hard. Yep, okay, well. Where does this put me?
Then there's no time to waste.
This puts me basically where I just was. Okay, cool. We have checkpoint. We have made progress. Progress has been made. Yeah, this game has a proper title. I don't know what that title is, but it has one. They just didn't bother to put it on the fucking game, which is kind of weird. 'Cause I feel like they should. I want to see the box art for this game. Did they even put the title on the box art? Because they didn't put it on the game. It'd be really funny if it's not on the box art either. The box art is just like the same picture that's on the game. That'd be really funny. I actually wouldn't put it past them to do that. God, this one is really fucking hard. This one is really difficult. Oh, it's right there! It's right there! It's right there. Come on. It's right there. Superman fly. Superman fly. Oh my god. Okay. Use your super breath to okay, so I do have super breath. How do I use it? How do I use the super breath? I don't know how to do that. Hold on, is there a way to tell me how to do that? Story and controls. Here we go. Here's the story, guys. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Lex Luthor trapped Lewis, Jimmy, and Professor Hamilton in a virtual world. Superman has no choice but to enter this world to rescue his friends. Take off and land with Z, accelerate with B. Also, that's the entire story, by the way. That's the entire story. Just that one line of sentence. Okay. Break with R, grab with B, throw a punch with A. Read the last text with L, resume text with B. Use freezing vent with up C. Activate events with B. I was pressing that, but he wasn't doing anything. Do I have to be near the things that I have to use it on for it to happen? Because he wasn't doing anything. Maybe I have to be near the things. Do I have to be near them? That's not good. Oh. Apparently I have limited time on that.
Then there's no time to
I have
waste.
to do all this again. This one was so hard, though. This one was actually a pain in the ass. I'm like fucking angry. Is it bad that I'm getting better at this game? I feel like being good at Superman 64 is not something to brag at. I feel like you should be ashamed if you're good at this game. Because it means you wasted your fucking time and money on it. Still don't know how to use my super breath. I read the instructions and I still don't understand how it works. Yeah, he just doesn't... He like does a little pose like he's getting ready to do something. But how do I activate it? How do I activate it? How do I activate the super breath? The game's unfinished. I mean, I would hope it's unfinished. If they thought this was a finished product, there's something wrong with them.
Then there's no time to waste.
It's just a shame, because I feel like this could have been good. Like, people like Superman, I don't know why, but they do. This could have been good. If it was just made better. I know that's a really dumb statement, but like, could you imagine this game but with the quality of like Super Mario 64? It could have been a good fucking game. It could have been like a cult classic. Instead it's a cult acid, because it's ass. Okay, I'll stop. That was dumb. That was dumb even for my standards. Like, it's really hard to explain how the controls in this game are, but basically, you never really feel like you're in control. It's just sometimes things work, and then other times they don't, like that. I was literally at the end gate there, and I got stuck on the wall. Also, I love how when you fail, it's just the sound of gunshots. What if that's some, like, deep lore, right? Like, if you fail in the virtual world, then Lex Luthor just, like, shoots you in the face. And that gunshot on repeat is, like, the last thing you hear. Although, Superman is impervious to bullets, so I don't know why you would shoot him. It wouldn't do anything, but, you know.
Then there's no time to waste.
It's interesting getting to see new parts of this game, though. We actually got to see, like, a little combat section. Even if it was for only, like, 3 seconds, and it was the easiest fucking combat ever. At least it happened. At least there was something more than just flying through rings and throwing cars. Because so far, that's all this has been. How to use my powers. Wait, it's Lex shooting the people you're trying to save. Oh, that makes more sense. Ice Breath is used by pressing C up on the N64. Yeah, I already did that though, and it didn't fucking do anything. See, look, all it does is do this. I don't know how to activate it. And it gets you, like, in the stance to do it, if that makes sense. But, oh, I have to charge it! Oh, there's a charge meter for it. There's, like, a little coin I have to pick up to charge it. Which is dumb. I don't know why I would need to do that. But, you know, whatever. I don't understand how this works. Okay, so we know how to do it though. I have to pick up that little coin thing and then I can use it. I love how they didn't tell you that's what you're supposed to do though. Also, my character is just... he's just jumping. Completely on his own. And it looks like he's falling further into the map. Oh, now he's just stopped. Okay. I wasn't doing that, by the way. He just... whenever Lex Wings comes up on the screen, you lose complete control of the character. Not that you ever really have control of the character to begin with, but, you know... he was just jumping on his own. He said, look, man, I've been skipping leg day. Oh, I have a checkpoint here now, for some reason. I don't know why, but, you know, whatever. I don't need to know. We're not gonna question it. Why can I not get out? Get out of the water, you bitch. It's literally pulling me further in. I can't get out. I am stuck. Okay, cool. God, this game is... why? How much was the original retail for this game? I need to know. I need to know how badly they screw people. Okay. Original retail price. Superman 64. I need to know. I need to know what the original price for this game was. Somewhere there must be records of this. Oh my god, somebody has one new in box. Never been opened, and they want $140 for it. Oh. That's the ultimate flex. Not only do I have the worst fucking game, I have one new in-box motherfucker. I'm not buying it, by the way. That's a no. Unless somebody donors me $140 right now, I'm not buying that. Oh, that's funny though. That's funny. God, I need to... I want to know what the original retail price is. Also, IGN gave this game a 3.4 out of 10. That's pretty generous. I would have given it like a 0.2 out of 10 because it's barely a game. Like, it's the bare minimum of Atari games are more of a game than this game is. You would honestly have more fun playing a fucking Atari than this game. Also, apparently the original retail price was $35, which is a fucking ripoff. This game looks like it belongs on the Atari channel. Yeah, the graphics, they're not good. Too much rings. Yeah, the entire game is fucking rings.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Oh, he has a new voice line now. You hear that? He actually said something different. Okay. I'm Superman, I need you to do me a favor, okay? I need you to save the people. No, that's not what I wanted. This is not what I want. I'm stuck again. Okay, oh, it's about to kill now. Yeah, okay.
This looks like a job for Superman.
This looks like a job for Superman. He says it like so sensually. Come on. Okay, turn around. There we go. Is it doing it? Am I blowing them away? Am I succeeding? It really doesn't feel like I am. This doesn't appear to be accomplishing anything.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Who did the voice acting for this? I need to know. Because that's not like... That's not computer generated. That's actually somebody saying that. I can tell. Somebody voice acted for this game. I want to know who it is. Somebody tell me who it is. No, bitch, stop. Use the shit. Oh wait, I was making it smaller. Wait, it was kind of working.
This looks like a job for Superman.
It was kind of working. Okay, I need you... God, he's such a pain in the ass to control. are you like this? Superman, why? Why are you this way? Okay, do the thing. I'm literally right here. Just do the thing. Is it doing it? I think it did it. Is that one gone? I'm gonna assume that one's gone and I'm gonna fly over here. Nope, go back up. Go back up, you fucker. I actually managed to get rid of one of them. Okay, now stop. Hammer time. Do suck that shit. Okay. Okay, stop flying. Okay, suck it. Suck it good. Suck it real good. Hey, we did things. Look at us doing the things. Solve this maze? Wait, I have to... What do you mean solve this maze? You're literally telling me where I'm supposed to go. How is this a maze? Okay, this is kind of cool. It would be cooler if there were, like, sea creatures under here. That was kind of a... Yes, I will give them credit where credit's due. That one, like, millisecond of gameplay was kind of cool. Oh, we're about to do it again. Are there gonna be sea creatures this time? Because I might have to bump you up to a 0.3 out of 10 if there's sea creatures. I like me some sea creatures. This is not a maze, though. You're literally telling me where to go. I don't think Lex Luthor understands what a maze is. Like, conceptually. Also, isn't one of Superman's powers, like, super intelligence? Wouldn't he be able to solve the maze anyway? Pretty sure that's one of his powers. Superman wins! Press the start button. Wait, what? That... Do you want to save your game? Yes? Insert a controller pack. Oh. Yes? Unable to repair. Okay, so we can't save the game, apparently, so I'm gonna have to get a new controller pack. I don't have a rumble pack. Wait, what's... Wait. Excuse me? Did we find the game?
This looks like a job for Superman.
Wait. There's no time limit. There's no rings. We're walking around somewhat normally. It honestly feels like we're walking around drunk, but you know what, whatever. Oh god, it's shooting me. I'm Superman, though. I'm impervious to bullets. I'm literally impervious to bullets. So this shouldn't do anything to me. But for some reason it is. Also, I can't punch them for some... Oh wait, can I punch them? Ow. Okay, well that's not good. We actually found the game! Yo, what? Yo, Golden Lamb, what is up? We're playing Superman 64, and we actually found something that looks like a game. It still sucks, but it actually kind of looks like a game. I can't hit him, though. Also, when I do hit them, they just hurt me anyway. I'm like, about to die. The only thing that's supposed to hurt me is kryptonite. But yet all of these things hurt me. At Unless they're using kryptonite bullets, maybe, but that seems... what am I supposed to be doing? Oh wait, there's a thing. There's a thing. Use the computer to open it. Okay. It looks like the computer's been smashing. Has it been smashing? Look, it looks pretty smashing. Oh wait, they mean over here. So am I no longer in the virtual world? Is that what I'm supposed to be understanding? Like I broke free of the virtual world and now I'm in like the real world? Is that what's happening? Like from a story perspective? I'm unsure. I'm also unsure as to what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Nothing seems to do anything. Wait, no, wait. This is where I was. Wait, is it past 12 a.m.? Oh, fuck, it's past 12 a.m. Fuck, guys. We're gonna have to leave it here, okay? We're gonna have to leave it here. Because it's past 12 a.m. I have to go to bed, like, early tonight. Because I have, like, medical appointments tomorrow. So, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay? Obviously, I can't save the game because my save thingy is broken, apparently. So, obviously, we're gonna have to do all of these things again if we intend on playing this game again. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend some time. I'm gonna track down one of these save cards that still works. Once I have one of those, I will play through all of this in my spare time up to this point, and when that happens, we'll play this game again. Because we've actually discovered that there is a game in this game. Go figure. It only took like 2 hours, but it exists. I thought it was just myth and legend, but no, there actually is a game. So... that's what we're gonna have to do. So it might be a while, but we will return to this as we always do. But for now, thank you guys for an amazing 3 years here on YouTube. It's been a fun ride. I look forward to many more. And I know in recent weeks, I've been kind of away from the channel most of the time. I'm gonna make a strong effort to be more present on the channel in the near future. However, the next 2 days, so tomorrow and the following day, I will be away from the channel due to medical reasons. But I should be back after that. So I should see you guys again on the 11th of July, and I intend to see you guys pretty much every day after that as humanly possible. That being said, edited videos are also going to be coming back. During the time that I'm away from the channel, I will be working on some edited stuff that will be coming soon that I've put off for a little while now. And, yeah, I got some other stuff I'm working on too, as always, but we're not going there yet. But for in this game, I'm oddly looking forward to playing more of it, which is weird, because this game sucks. But for now, we're gonna wrap up here. Thank you guys again so much for supporting me over the past 3 years. It really means a lot. And, yeah, that being said, shoutouts to Shadow Black, Pink Bear, Jessica M, my kick-ass mama, and Fun and Crazy Sunny. If you want your name on the member board, you gotta hit that join button. But for now, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and come on the ground, babies. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.